All right. So this last question I have for you, how do you think they'll do this year? And what do you think of the whole Rodgers situation?
Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. Like, okay, I don't go for any Texas teams, but at the same time, I've been very upset with the media just because, and I said it on my podcast, Lombardi Sweep. I thought the whole Aaron Rodgers deal was made up. I thought it was
I think
fake.
it's manufactured.
I think it's fake. I think it's fake. And call me. You're ignorant. You're in denial. Blah blah blah. You need to check the facts. And I'm like, I don't believe anything unless it comes out of that man's mouth. I'm not gonna believe anything. As of now, all I see is this man wanted some time with his fiance, as any other human being would like, on their time off to enjoy the honeymoon stage. Jesus, like they're over here like they're pinpointing him as a bad man because he didn't show up to like camp that's not even mandatory.
Yeah.
And he is one of the oldest guys on the team. Like, he doesn't need to be practicing the playbook. He doesn't need to be there, like, for the, I say that's fine for the rookies to be there and all that stuff. Like, he doesn't need to be there. He's I don't know. I was so mad with the media.
Do you see the Adam Schefter thing?
Yes.
So it's like.
So he apologized because he said.
Did he apologize? I didn't know he apologized.
Yes, he. I think he did, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that.
So what I think it is, it's like ESPN trying to get clicks. So they know this will get clicks, and that's why they're doing it.
Exactly.
It's advertising.
And then they did it. Yeah. I was a little upset too because although I love football, I appreciate athletes in general, and they did it right before the draft, taking away all this light to these kids that are coming in.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is, I finally get like what I've been working so hard for, but here's Aaron Rodgers. He's been in this game for years.
Really tasteless.
Right.
ESPN's part. It's
So
really,
no, I've been
there's probably a little bit there, but you know what? All of this doesn't matter if Jordan Love is good.
Yeah.
Like what if I think Rodgers will play, but if he doesn't, I mean, if Love turns into be great and it's like Favre, Rodgers, Love. Well, I guess it comes down to this. People don't. The Packers are in a very good place where the franchise is so stable that they're able to think long term and make moves that won't be in play till later. Whereas most franchises are like running the franchise like just like on the fly. You don't know if their coach is getting fired, their quarterback isn't good, so they're playing for their job all the time. There's so much flux that fans don't really understand what it's like to think long term with their franchises because they don't have the culture that supports it.
Yeah. No, I mean, and I know there was like a big uproar. I know I was a little upset too. I'm not going to lie. I was a little upset too when they drafted Love. But then after clarity and after a while, I was like, hey, look, Aaron Rodgers sat on the bench for what, 3 years?
Yeah, just do the same thing.
Just chilling. So even if Love, although I would say it's nice to hold Love as collateral as well when it comes to like trading deadlines and stuff like that, or we want to move up on the draft while he's still hot in a sense, like we got this quarterback that was drafted first round, like you want to trade or like whatever, let's just do something, which I'm totally for that too. But at the same time, I was like, Aaron Rodgers sat on the bench for 3 years, so and I really don't see, and I remember people like, don't you remember Aaron Rodgers was loved from the beginning? I'm like, did you not watch that draft? He was booed. He was booed so bad by our own team. Like, our own fans were there like, boo, because they loved Brett Favre. Like,
there's that divide. There was like this serious divide with Packer fans.
My dad to this day does not buy a Rodgers jersey. My dad's a diehard, and I'll be like, Dad, are you ever gonna buy a Rodgers jersey? Like, maybe it's time.
Yeah, my dad's a Favre guy and a Bart Starr guy.
Yeah, my dad has every color of Favre, which hopefully he doesn't hear this, but he has Favre's Viking jerseys and Jets jerseys. Nice. He loved him so much. On our bar, like where we have all our drinks and stuff, like there's a framed $1 bill with Favre's face in the middle instead of George Washington.
Yes.
It's so honestly,
Favre was beloved, yeah, for sure.
He was. I just want him to stop tweeting and stop talking. But so I do have a podcast where we talk about football, and I am the biggest clown. I give all the credit to my co-hosts because they're the ones that like come out with the stats. Luke, Trevor, and Zach. They're the ones that like come up with the stats. They're the ones that come up with. I'm the jokester on that show, and I always feel like the kid that, because obviously I still have a lot to learn. They're the ones that have been doing this for a longer time than I have, or longest. And so they're the ones that come out with these stats and come out with everything. And I'm just like all about the gossip. And I want to just talk about how funny it is that this and that, like Gardner Minshew, I'm in love with him. So they're always like, who would you want on the team? They're like,
hypotheticals.
They're like, oh, I would want this person because they're very fast, like with their out routes and all that stuff. And I'm like, Gardner Minshew, have you ever seen him in jorts? And that mustache and the mullet, like he doesn't even have to play.
He's got a look going on
the sidelines, just chugs beer. Wisconsin will love him. But so I have that, and we talk about Packer football, even though like right now it's just been all up in the air, and everything is just all about Aaron Rodgers, and I was one of those, and I still am one of those people that think it's all made up until he comes out and says something himself. And he hasn't. He's very good at playing.
Yeah, he's a very coy individual.
He's very good at like, and the thing is, what bugged me the most is like he told me when he's a very secretive person. We found out he had a fiance until he said it on national TV.
Yeah.
Nobody had any idea until he said, yeah, me and my fiance, and everybody was like, what? We didn't even know you guys.
Yeah, I remember Twitter kind of blowing up then. Yeah.
Even though I kind of knew they were dating, because my mom the other day was.
You're plugged in. You're plugged in. You got the sources.
My mom was like, there's something wrong with Aaron Rodgers if he hasn't gotten married, and he's about to be 35. And I was like, dude, I'm about to be 30. Like, what are you saying? So I told her, I'm like, he's a smart guy. He probably knows exactly who he wants, what he wants in another person. He's not going to, and he's Aaron Rodgers. He's not just going to settle for anybody, you know? And then he actually was on his ex-girlfriend's podcast. I don't know if you ever heard it. Where he just spoke about himself, and he was very personal and talked about his childhood and his family. I know. And the thing that amazes me is that a lot of people want to talk so much about him, but they've never heard anything he has to say. Yeah. And if you listen to that podcast, he really reveals a lot of his true colors. And I think interesting because he was sitting with his girlfriend, and at the time, I think he revealed a lot about himself that he's never revealed to anybody else. And so
his Pat McAfee interviews are really good too.
Yeah, I know. I need to like watch them. I got a new job. So like I've been trying to get on top of that, and then I've been trying to do it all. Trying to be on the podcast, trying to listen to this, trying to listen to that. But yeah, no. I think when they said like he told me, I'm like, we just found out he had a fiance, and now all of a sudden he's telling everybody his feelings. No. So I'm not a believer of anything that the media has been saying lately. So I haven't been watching games. I've just been really salty and grumpy towards ESPN and, you know, every other media outlet out there.
There we go. We can prove him wrong by him coming back and winning the Super Bowl.
For sure. I honestly, last year I wanted to cry.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. That loss is right up there with a couple other of those losses recently.
oh yeah, I think
2014 was terrible.